Lijun of China or Raheleh ASEMANI from Belgium. They're up next. Jones waiting in the final. Will it be China or Belgium to join them? We get to find out in just a couple of moments.
Here we have it, our last semi-final. Let's welcome out our athletes in the women's under 57 kilogram category. Fighting in blue from China, Lijun.
Well, here she comes, ZHOU Lijun. Big moments for her. And some big wins on the way through there. Hatice Ilgun of Turkey, a real tough competitor. So it's a real tough challenge now.
And a great moment for Imogen Yarrow there from Ultimate Taekwondo, looking very happy. Amazing grades, I really need to learn how to do that.
Oh, she's cutting a fine figure on the way in. Who's going to be the most stylish in terms of the kicks on the way out? Big challenge, of course, now. And here comes the Belgian. Raheleh ASEMANI on the way into this one. A silver medal in the Grand Prix in Taiwan. Some big wins on the way, most notably against Kudashova.
Zach Rogers again. He's been very busy tonight.
Yeah, good old Zach Rogers on the way in, along with Dawood Etmanani, former teammate of ours and now coach of the Belgian national team, and coaching Raheleh ASEMANI to success. Raheleh, of course, born in Iran, Dawood likewise, so they can communicate in their native language in Farsi. That's how they do it.
Yep.
Which makes a difference.
Much simpler if you communicate in your first language, so.
They've certainly struck up a good bond with that silver medal in Taiwan. Her best ever career result. She's going to need a career best performance as Kwang Cholo, the man from Baku, takes charge of proceedings here. Well, ZHOU Lijun in the Chinese corner. Junior world champion, Grand Slam silver medalist. Never easy to do. Won $50,000 for a silver. Not too shabby.
I still keep thinking I'm going to come out of retirement just to go and lose.
Can I coach you?
Yeah, of course.
I'll do that. So let's see what happens in this one. Who's got the quality? ASEMANI and ZHOU will be quietly aware that Jade Jones awaits for them in the final, but they will only have thoughts for each other now. The Chinese fighter, of course, in blue. ZHOU Lijun, calm and composed. Raheleh ASEMANI, as Dawood Etmanani gives her the final clap of encouragement. Cagey start, and we know that ASEMANI loves to work off of the front leg. Happy to be patient. And of course, the expansive match that we've just seen. Taekwondo has a different style for everybody, and ASEMANI happy to defend. ZHOU Lijun, of course, will be aware of that, studying her opponent, and now getting a read for the first time. First time they've ever fought. And it's that tension. No one wants to make the mistake early in this one. Just 30 seconds gone in the first.
Definitely completely different to the fight before. Both athletes really wanting to be aggressive and fight. These two just weighing each other up, using that front leg, see if they can create some opportunities.
Almost an opportunity there, at least to push for a gamjong for ZHOU Lijun, trying to get ASEMANI to back up. But we know certainly from the Belgian that she is a battler. The longer it stays at 0-0, the better the chances for the athlete in red. Good at getting into the clinch and sticking the odd shot over the head. She's got the flexibility. No scores on the board. Less than 40 to go in the first. ZHOU Lijun not buying any of the fakes here. ASEMANI trying to fake, intimidate and generate an opportunity. Nothing doing other than the referee noticing the foot guard had come a little bit loose. Likewise the hand guard, but they are on guard here in this one. Last 15 seconds in a first round. It's been passive. If you're making up a highlight reel, this is not going to be in it. However, neither fighter could care less, because when you've never fought someone before, it's always that tension. You've always got to figure out what you're doing as the Chinese fighter sneaks a head kick on the way through. And And what we're seeing there, Sarah, when you've never fought someone before, you wait, you're trying to gauge what they do.
Yeah, you're just trying to weigh each other's distance, not commit too much. If you overcommit to somebody that you don't know, you know, there's a risk of them getting that lead and that advantage, and they don't know how you're going to pull it back if you don't know their distance. So if you don't know each other, this would be a very typical first round.
Yeah, typical first round. Awkward start for Raheleh ASEMANI. It's now incumbent on her to come out in the second and push for it here. ZHOU Lijun happy with the start. Well, communication being coach and fighter, and indeed assistant trainer there. Good to see. ZHOU Lijun likewise. She's got her instructions. She's also got a very useful lead. Decent head kick to start proceedings. It's a mirror image of the first standing stop steady in the centre. Gamjon given. That will help the Belgian in red.
A lot of faking from ASEMANI. Probably a little, not enough to make anything happen.
And of course, you can either fake to intimidate, fake to stop them, but there has to be an intention behind it.
Yeah, you have to make it look like you want something to happen. That's why you use your body and not just your legs.
But using those long legs to good effect, and ZHOU Lijun forcing the Belgian back. Does well not to give anything up. Her defence is excellent. This is the best part of her career now, 29 years old. Journey as a refugee from Iran, came to Belgium, worked as a post woman, used to go to training at night, and she certainly delivered for Belgium, making it to the Olympic Games by qualifying. So she's got a very storied career. Can she add another chapter to this one here? ZHOU Lijun of China more than happy, not just with the defence but also the pace of this game.
Yeah, she looks really comfortable here. That front leg can kind of flick to the head at any moment. I'm sure ASEMANI is aware of that, hence why she's not getting into that short distance.
Justifiable trepidation. A little bit too much hesitation from the Belgium. Can she produce something here? ZHOU Lijun changes stance, gives a different look. The Belgian not buying. She's backed up off the mat there. Last 10 seconds in the second round here.
I think we saw glimmers of ZHOU potentially having another gear or two. Very impressive. A couple of little flurries of shots within that round where I thought, wow, she's got some speed, some variety, so, you know, if she does get through, which is looking likely at the moment, could cause problems.
Yeah, absolutely, no question about it. That Grand Slam and Wuxi made it to the final, went away with the silver. Jade Jones, of course, couldn't get the result that she wanted at the end of the year. Of course, that Wuxi Grand Slam final will come at the end of this year as well. And we've seen some of the contenders. But of course, it's now on Belgium, last round. Taekwondo, of course, a variety. Sometimes all-out attack, sometimes a mix of techniques, but this one, slow and steady, wins the race. Certainly the watchword, but as you said, Sarah, the Chinese fighter in blue, ZHOU Lijun, beginning to go through the gears now. Doesn't want to use too much of course. She knows that Jones is waiting in the final, but waiting, perhaps waiting too long, is ASEMANI. Decent push kick for the first time.
She has incredible patience, which we've seen a lot this weekend. For me, any of the younger athletes, just take a little bit of that. You know, when you become a senior athlete, a lot of them tend to be more patient, and it's it's okay to wait. It's okay to not have to kick every 5 seconds. Just have a little patient move, wait for something to happen.
Certainly waiting for something to happen in this one. The crowd going quiet. The Belgian, likewise, ASEMANI can't get the range. And ZHOU beginning to fancy this one now. She knows if she can keep it as it is, she's into the final of the women's under 57 kilogram. That will be the last final here on the final day of this Grand Prix. It's been an excellent competition so far. This one, a real tense affair, and Lijun happy to stay in second gear. It looks as if ASEMANI, well, she doesn't want to settle for bronze. Can she find something? Needs a head kick and needs it quick.
I don't think ASEMANI has the variety within her to be able to make anything happen.
Yep, more than fair comment, and that's certainly tribute and testament to ZHOU, subduing the Belgian in red, keeping her on the back foot, and it's going to be, for sure, Lijun defending, blocking, and she's going to take that step into the final. Never really in doubt, kept it nice and steady. We saw flashes from Lijun, and also she didn't have to work too hard in that one.
No, that was a comfortable win for ZHOU. I think she's saved herself, ready for that final, and she's going to need to be ready in that final against Jade Jones because she is on fire today.
Well, that does indeed complete the semi-finals here in Manchester. Lijun, comfortable progress there, good effort and good credit with back-to-back medals for Belgium. Raheleh ASEMANI gave it what she had, did her very best, but in the end, too good in the end. Lijun, and she will be into that final, which is coming up, of course. There will be proceedings.